So the owner of this car gave me a long list of mods for me to tell you why this specific car is incredibly special. I think I'm just gonna wing it. This specific car is a BMW 335 LCI edition. It's got the LCI hood, LCI front lights, and the whole shebang. I think it's safe to say that this car just might be the cleanest and one of the fastest examples in the country. One of my personal favorite things about this specific car are these M Sport wheels. According to the owner, they're wrapped in Michelins. Of course, you can read that as well. And he got these specific for the car. This car is also lowered as well, just a tad bit, just to fit that amazing stance. And honestly, this car handles like a goddamn dream. And it's one of those cars that just makes you want to drive it over and over and over and over again. So the immediate first impressions right after sitting in this car and driving it for a solid 5 minutes, maybe 7, is that it is very, very driver's focused. Dare I say, it is more driver's focused than a C63 or any Mercedes that I've been in. That is just the beauty of BMW. It is essentially that these guys focus on, putting power down to the ground efficiently, making the driver feel involved, and that is exactly what I'm feeling. This car is goddamn point and shoot. My oh my. Almost minimal body roll as I take some of these turns. Of course, it's lowered on some. This car is lowered. The center of gravity is a little bit lower. It's got some nicer wheels and all that. But I think, just as an overall package, this thing is goddamn sick. One of the fun things that I want to show you about this car before we dive into anything else. This is meth. It's got meth injection kit inside it. Of course, this car is far from standard. It's got a nice little spoiler. It's got 4 standard bumper inserts as well, and a very nice dual exit exhaust, which looks money. The stability is absolutely stunning because I am cutting through traffic right now at questionable speeds. And honestly, this car inspires so much confidence because it's a driver's car. If this was a C63 or a Mercedes, I would be worried about the rear end letting loose and going sideways, which is, in my opinion, a very fun thing. But if I want to grip and I want to put the power down efficiently, this is the weapon I'm choosing. Sports mode, downshift. When I say that this car is one of the cleanest in the country, I think the interior speaks for itself. It's practically factory fresh, hardly any wrinkles, the steering wheel is mint, and honestly speaking, this car doesn't seem like it's from 2011 at all. It's also got a fantastic M3 style steering wheel over here. Okay, as far as the M3 is concerned, this car does share a few parts with the M3. It's got the M3 ABS, it's got M Sport lowering springs, and a few other bits and bobs that are all over the car that make it truly, truly special to this specific variant. It's got an inline-6 3-liter turbo engine, which is essentially a German JZ. Now for this specific part, I'm going to have to be pulling up the mod list because quite frankly, I can't remember shit. So, according to the owner, this thing has an MHD Stage 2 Plus tune. It has a front-mounted intercooler upgrade. It has downpipes, charge pipes, exhaust, and a Valvetronic exhaust. Yeah. When I say this car is a driver's car, I mean it, because all your controls are at an arm's length and they're very much reachable. For a car that's essentially almost 10, 12, 13 years old now, this car, the interior has aged very gracefully. It does not feel that dated, except for maybe the graphics in the middle with the yellow typography. But apart from that, the gauges seem very, very modern. You've got all your standard controls, volume, voice, pickup calls, all that stuff, all that shebang. The main thing that you need to focus on, this is my practical hand position as I'm just cruising, because I can just put it into sport and manual, hit the downshift, and then just go. As far as the interior is concerned, I feel like the review would be incomplete if I don't sit in the back seat. Essentially, it's got the same formula as almost all luxury cars, but with a little bit of M flair. These days, manufacturers want to cut weight, strip off everything unnecessary in order to appeal to the whole fetish of, weight reduction. So, I guess this is BMW's version of that exact fetish, this net up here. And how apt. The owner has wet wipes for anybody who dares to sit passenger while he takes corners at blisteringly fast speeds. Makes complete sense. Brake boost. ऐसा था बहुत हरामी भाई हाँ Now we're just going on a cool down drive in the car. We did a couple of hot laps. Essentially, you need to let your car's engine breathe, let the brakes cool down, let the tires cool down, because these are all very important things when you're essentially tracking your car, I believe. Now we're just going on a cool down run, and this car can do it all. It's the perfect daily driver. As much as it has a 3-liter inline-six engine with 400 something horsepower, it's also a fantastic daily driver that you can literally take to work with the AC on, dual zone climate control, and just enjoy with your boys essentially. Right now I have 4 passengers. I'm just cruising, and honestly speaking, this is no different to any other Bimmer out there. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. All in all, this car has truly blown me away. With its point and shoot tight handling, its small and nippy package, this car is truly a worthy contender for the German category in the upcoming autocross events. I'll be very real with you guys. This car might just shatter a lot of records and a whole lot of egos as well. Officially classified as the German JZ, this car's power delivery is no slouch whatsoever. I am truly blown away. I recommend this car to anybody and everybody who truly takes driving as seriously as the owner of this car. For the money that you can get this car, it is truly insane the amount of performance that you get right out the box. With that, I guess we wrap up this review. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Adios. Goodbye.